Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the second part of contour surveying, and in this we will be discussing a very short topic related to contour, and that is the properties of contour. So the very first property of contour is that the contour lines of different elevation do not intersect each other. However, contour lines of different elevation can intersect in case of overhanging cliff or a cave. Contour lines actually they can never intersect, but when you will plot the contour lines for an overhanging cliff, they will definitely intersect when you will draw them on paper. They will not physically intersect, but they will intersect when you will draw them on a 2D sheet of paper. Since the sheet is not 3D, the sheet is 2D, when you will draw these contour lines, they will intersect at some points since you are drawing it on a 2D plane. If you will draw them on a 3D plane, it will again not intersect. So this is the property of a contour line. Actually they do not intersect, but only in the case of an overhanging cliff. This is called as an overhanging cliff. In such cases, when you will draw them, they will come one upon each other. So this is the first property. The second property says that the contour lines of different elevation can unite and join only in case of a vertical cliff. When there is a vertical cliff, the contour lines goes like this. So when you will draw these contour lines on a piece of paper, this is the point where these contour lines will unite. So this is the point where you can see all these contour lines are uniting. Here they are not intersecting, but they are uniting. When you will see these contour lines from top, they will look something like this. Similarly, in this case, when you will see them from top, it will look something like this. They will intersect in this case. They will intersect in this case. Actually, I have not made it something overhanging. It should like be this overhanging. So now you can imagine that they will definitely intersect. In this case, they will not intersect, but they are going to unite. The third property says that contour lines close together indicate steep slopes. When the contour lines are very close to each other, they indicate steep slopes, and when they are far away, they indicate the gradual slopes. A flat terrain is actually indicated by these, and this indicates that the terrain is not at all flat, it is very steep. The fourth property of contour lines is that equally spaced contour lines means uniform slope. Suppose a slope is uniform, then let me make a 3D diagram. Then these lines will be equally spaced. These equally lined space lines show that the slope is uniformly increasing or uniformly decreasing. If the slope would not have been uniform, then these contour lines would not maintain a particular specified distance from each other throughout the length. So this is what it is, the fourth property. The fifth property says that closed contour lines with higher values indicate a hill. Suppose this is a contour. Suppose it has 500 meters elevation, and there is another contour inside. This is 501 meters, and this one is 504 meters. Suppose. It is not necessary that all the contours will have equal contour interval. This is not at all necessary. So this will indicate a hill. Since the second particular contour that is inside it will be at a higher elevation as compared to this, and the innermost contour will be at the maximum elevation. So this is only possible in case of a hill. This is the first contour. This is the second contour above this contour, and this is the third contour, that is the 504 meter contour. So this is indicating a hill. The next property is the property number 6, and the property says that closed contour lines with lower values inside indicate pond, lake, depression with or without an outlet. Suppose this is the same case, but here the contours are having, suppose this is having elevation of 500 meters, this is having 450 meters, this is 400 meters, this is 350 meters. So you can imagine that this is the point of highest elevation. The next particular contour will be somewhere below this contour. So that means you are going into depression. Next is 400 meters, you are again going into more depression. Then 350 meters is the point that is having the maximum depression as compared to the outermost contour. So this is the sixth property of contours. Now the last but not the least property of contour is the seventh property, and it says that contour lines must close upon itself, though not necessarily within the limits of the map. A contour should close. Suppose you are having a fixed piece of map. It is not necessary that when you will draw this contour on the map, it will close in the map itself. But definitely there is a point, there is an actual point that is lying in this world where the contour will definitely close. You are having boundation in terms of piece of paper. You cannot have that very large paper. That is what it is. It says, the property says that it is not necessary that the contour will close in the map. But definitely in physical, when it is compared physically, that contour will definitely close at some point. So this is the property. Now the contour can also be like this. This is for a ridge, U-shaped, and this is for a valley, V-shaped. These contours will also close at some point, but it is not necessary that they will close in the map itself, but they will actually close at some point. So this is all about the properties of contours. Thank you.